Hey boys and girls, welcome to another class. Today our lesson is going to be a little bit different because today we are doing our Reading Future 2 workbooks. So I'm going to go through the workbook for Units 1 to Unit 4 with you. So you guys need to make sure that you have your student book and you also have your workbook with you. So please go and get those things now, and then we are going to get started and we will read the student book first, and then afterwards we will go through the answers in the workbook. Okay, so please make sure that you have completed Unit 1 to Unit 4 in your workbooks, because our lesson today will go through all of those answers. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to read the story with you, and I want you guys to please read with me while I am reading. I will only read it one time. So let's get started. Art is becoming more and more interesting. Instead of just looking at a piece of art, you can do much more. You can interact with it. In other words, you become part of the art. New technology brings people together with the artist's art. One artist uses computers to control his art. His art is a wall full of robot faces. The robot's eyes open when you stand close to it. Then the eyes follow your movements. New media art is unique for each person. Excuse me. Every person's experience will be different. Like the pieces of art, each one is special. Alright, so I hope you guys remember. You can see over here different forms of media art over here. See this cool face. You can see another, looks like a mask, or it looks like a machine, right? And you can see many screens. So this is the media over here. Now let's flip into our workbooks and let's answer the questions in our workbooks, please. All right, workbooks, let's go. So first we will start over here with the crossword. So can you make it like 80 maybe? 80 or 85? I'm not sure which one will fit best. Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So, of course, to do this over here, we need to know what a cross means. So, if cross is that way, and of course, you all know down. So, let's look at our answers, boys and girls. So, let's start with a cross. Number 4, the use of science to solve problems in life. So, this word would be technology. Number 5, not like anything else. So it's different, it's special. It's number 5. It is called, it is unique. That's all. Number 6, the internet, newspapers, television, and all of those things as a group would be media. Okay? Alright, now we're going down. So, number 1, knowledge or skill from doing things. Knowledge or skill from doing things. That would be your experience. Okay, whoops. experience. Number 2, to communicate with each other, to talk to each other. That would be to interact. So where's number 2? Oh, okay, so interact. Okay, and the last one over there is number 3, an act of going from one position or place to another, to move, right? So it's called movement. Okay, so that's the first page over there, boys and girls. I hope you have all of your answers spelled correctly over there. Let's move on to the next page in our unit. All right. No? Can you go to the workbook? And then this side, please. All right, cool. Thank you. Now, over here, we need to choose true. No, it's okay. You can just.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So, for the next one, can we just zoom maybe to like 80 or something? That'll be fun. Okay. So, over here, boys and girls, you have to choose true or false for each sentence and circle your answer. So, the first one, the viewer cannot interact with new media art. So, this answer is false, okay? Because in the first sentence in our book, it says, not the first sentence, but I'll show you. So, can you just zoom out, please? And then, okay, it says, so the sentence is, the viewer cannot interact. So instead it says over here, you can, right? You can interact with it. So that one is not correct. Can we go back? Okay, so false. Number 2, an artist used computers to control his art. Yes, this one is true. Right, let's look at the answer in our books. Alright, so the sentence says that an artist used computers to control his art. So it says here, one artist uses computers to control his art. So that is true. Let's go to the next one. Number 3, each viewer has the same boring experience with new media art. So this is false. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so each viewer, so it says every person's experience will be different. So it's not the same boring experience. Next one, please. Next, and then robot eyes follow viewers' movements. That is true. And let's see. Robot's eyes open when you stand close to it, then the eyes follow your movement. So that is true. Okay, let's do the last part, the last couple of parts. So write the right word in each blank, and there are 2 extra words. So 2 words will not be used. So each viewer has a something experience, a special experience. So it is an unique experience. All right, next one. So, and number 2, new something is used for new media art. So new technology. And the robot eyes will follow your movements. All right. Last part over there at the bottom, boys and girls. Hope your answers are good. Let's read over here the summary. Complete the summary. So it goes, some people interact with art instead of just looking at it. New technology brings people together with artists' art. One artist uses computers to control his art. His art is a wall of robot faces, and their eyes follow your movements. This type of new media art is unique for each person, and every person's experience will be different. Each experience is special, like the pieces of art. Okay, so that's Unit 1, boys and girls. Please fix your answers if you made any mistakes. And now we can move to Unit 2. Okay, so Unit 2, everyone, is music in the city. Alright, so we're talking about Luke Jerram, if you guys remember. So let's get started. So Luke Jerram is an artist. He makes art with pianos. First, he finds a city that wants to work with him. A city that wants his art will let him put pianos on the streets. He puts them in parks, at bus stops, and other places where people often go. Each piano has a sign on it. The sign says, "Play me, I'm yours." Any person can play. Many people can become street musicians. They don't play for money. They just play for fun. Since 2008, Jerram has put pianos in more than 60 cities. People in London, New York, and Paris have enjoyed Jerram's art. Maybe street pianos will be in your city soon. Right? So that's the story about Luke Jerram, and he puts pianos in different cities, and the pianos are for everyone to play. So let's go to our workbook. Excuse me. Okay, boys and girls, so the first one, again, crossword. Please use the words on top. Right? Remember, if you have not done this, please do it before I give you the answers. So let's start again with number 1, a cross. Oh, the first one is number 2, so we go in a cross. Alright, this is from a time in the past until now. That word is since. Okay. Number 2, to begin to be. Number 4, to begin to be. So this is to become. 5, across. This is a flat thing with words or pictures that give information. Oops, I'm writing words. So that is sign. Okay, now we're going down. Number 1, a person who writes, sings, or plays music. He is a musician, right? Number 2, going down, so that would be a road that has houses or buildings on the side. So that's a street. Alright, and number 3, going down, is a place where many people live and work. It is, of course, the city, and we use that one as well. Okay. So I hope your spelling is correct. Let's go to the next one, guys. Okay. Too big, too big. Good, thank you. Alright guys, again, true or false? So let's look at the sentence number 1. Luke Jerome puts pianos on the streets. Is that true? Of course it is true, right? And we have a sentence over there. He says he makes art with pianos, and he finds a city that wants to work with him, and a city that wants to work with him puts his art, will let him put pianos on the streets. Okay, important to remember. Next one. Only Jerome himself plays the pianos. That is false. Okay, because in our book it says each piano has a sign on it. The sign says, "Play me, I'm yours." Any person can play. Okay, and then since 2008, Jerome has put pianos in less than 20 cities. That is false. Alright, so it says since 2008, Jerome has put pianos in more than 60 cities. Alright, let's go to the last one. 4. Jerome makes art by painting signs. Oh, that is horribly false. Okay, so he makes art. So he's an artist, he makes art with pianos, right? That's what he wants to do with it. And he doesn't paint signs, he puts signs on the pianos. Okay? So that's the true and false part. Okay. Let's do the last couple of sentences here. So it says, the on the piano says, play it. The sign. Anyone can street musicians by playing the piano. So anyone can become street musicians. Number 3, people in many enjoy Jerome's art. Some people in many cities enjoy Jerome's piano art. Okay? Cool. Let's move on and we do the last part for Unit 2. Spend my... Okie dokie. So it says complete the summary. So we use these words over here. Luke Jerome makes art with, very simple, with pianos, right? He finds a that wants to work with him, a city that wants to work with him and wants his art. The city then lets him put pianos in the streets. Each piano has a sign on it that says, play me, I'm yours. Any person can play the piano and can become a street musician. Jerome has put pianos in more than 60 cities since 2008. Okay, so that was the first 2 units. Now we're going to do Unit 3, boys and girls. So let's turn our books to Unit 3, online guitar lessons. Okay, so hope everybody has finished this, and let's go to the first one. Okay, so online guitar lessons. Take guitar lessons online. There are many reasons to do this. You can take online lessons anytime. Online lessons can start in the morning or at night, whenever you want. You can easily cancel or change the time of your lesson if you need to. Online lessons can also save money. Face-to-face lessons can cost from $25 to $50 for each hour. Online classes often cost $50 for a whole course. A course might be 10 or more lessons, and some online lessons are free. You can also learn alone through online lessons. No one will be watching you practice. Many students feel less nervous when there is no one watching them. So the lesson, remember, it talks about why online lessons are good and useful. Okay, so let's see what the questions are in our workbooks, everyone. Okay, so the first part of our workbooks again is to answer these questions at the bottom first, and then you can find the words over here, okay, in the word search. So let's get started. Number 1, it says to stop doing or planning to do something. So you don't want to do it anymore, you cancel. Number 2, a number of classes about one main topic. That would be a course, like an English course, a Chinese course, a music course. Okay, number 3, being worried and afraid. So you are feeling nervous. Number 4, on the internet. So that would be online. 5, a cause for something. So that would be a reason for something. And number 6, meeting in person. Okay, so that would be face to face. Face to face. Okay? So, hope you guys have the answers, and then let's try to see if we can find these answers here. I've already seen one. I have online. Okay? I'm going to write that one. I can see another one. This is nervous. Alright, what other words do we have over here? Nervous. I don't know if this counts, but I can also see the word box. I'm not sure if it counts, but I'm gonna count it. Let's see what else we have over here. Anything else? Okay, just go across first and then anything else. I see face to face. So let me see, I have one, I have online, I have nervous. Okay, anything else? I have the word course over here. So I'll write it over there. Anything else here? And then let's go from the top to the bottom. Alright, we'll see if there's any words here. I don't see anything up from top to bottom. Let's try it this way. Alright, so I don't know where these other words are. Can you show me with the mouse? Oh, I see one. Reason. Okay, got that one. And cancel. Thank you. Alright guys, so there are the answers over there. Bonus one is box. Okay, let's move to the next one. Next page, guys. Okay. Alright, so true or false again. So number 1, you can only take online lessons at night. That is False, because in our book it says that you can take online lessons anytime. Okay? Number 2, face-to-face lessons cost $50 for a course. That is true. Let's see where the sentence is. So face-to-face lessons can cost $25 to $50 for each hour. Online classes often cost $50 for a whole course. Alright, so a course costs about $50. Wait, can we just go back to that quickly? Hold on. Face-to-face lessons cost $50 for a course. So face-to-face lessons cost from $25 for each hour. Online classes often cost $50 for a whole course. And the sentence is, can we get the face-to-face cost for a course? So this is not true, guys. This one is false. All right? You gotta see, I've made a big mistake because I just looked at a few words, but I need to look at everything. So face-to-face lessons cost $50 for a course. So that is false because they say face-to-face lessons. Can we go back, please? Face-to-face lessons can cost $25 to $50 for each hour. So, got to be careful, right? Thank you. All right, number 3. Online lessons might make you less nervous. Okay, makes you less nervous, so that is true. Let's look at that answer. Face-to-face lessons make you less. Here's the word nervous. So, you can also learn alone through online lessons. Okay, no one will be watching you practice, and many students feel less nervous, right? So it's true. And number 4, a course can be 10 or more lessons. I said that was true. So let's see if we can find that sentence. So a course can be 10 or more lessons. A course might be 10 or more lessons. So it is true. All right, good job. All right, let's do the last. Let's do the last one, boys and girls. Only 3 or last 2 parts that we need to do. So write the word in each blank. There are 2 extra words. So number 1, you can just something the lesson if you need to. You can just cancel. Number 2, there are many to take online guitar lessons. So there are many reasons to take online guitar lessons. 3, some people feel, so reasons, and some people feel something when they practice the guitar in front of others. They feel nervous. And then summary at the bottom. All right, so choose the right word. So there are many something to take guitar lessons. So many reasons. You can take guitar lessons at any time. So what kind of lessons can you take at any time? Online. Anytime. You can easily or change the time of your lesson. So you can easily cancel or change the time of your lessons. Lessons that are can cost $25 to $50 for an hour. So lessons that are face-to-face can cost $25 to $50 per hour. A of guitar lessons might cost $50 for 10 or more. So a course. So we have those. We have online as well. Okay. So a course of guitar lessons might cost $50 for 10 or more lessons. And some lessons are even free. Learning online is also good because many students feel less nervous. Okay,